Hello everybody, Flik here, time for another Let's Look At, and today we're looking at Fractured Soul by Endgame. This is a pre-release build with some graphical things not fixed for this version of the game. It started life as a e-download on the 3DS e-store last year, I believe, I'm pretty sure, yes. Yeah, so they're porting it over to PC and they're trying to release it via Steam Greenlight, so in the description box below there will be a link to the page. And since this is a puzzle game with a bit of a unique twist that we'll see as I go into new game here, are you sure? Yes. One player. Apparently the two-player mode is just a bit of fun, it's not meant to be taken seriously, it's also not fully integrated into how the game plays. Since this is a puzzle game, I am trying it blind. So this is my first time seeing this other than my very quick kind of recording test before getting started here. So the words hung on the ship's computer screen like a death sentence. The Typhoon Cluster. How long had the Earth entity... I don't know what is wrong with my reading today. Entity been in stasis to reach the Typhoon Cluster. Years, maybe generations, long enough that everything he once knew was long gone. There was no turning back. There was only going forward. To be tested and measured. Perhaps to die. Press any key. I am actually using the 360 controller. I do not know how well it works. Okay, so for one, it doesn't use the analog stick. It uses the... whatchamacallit? D-pad. We have B as jump. We had a shooting with X, fine. So yeah, I should probably explain why there's two screens. That is the Fractured Soul. That is the premise of the game, where you can switch between... No, I need to find... Ah, okay, so that's how you do it. Yep, okay. By pressing right bumper, I can just go between the screens. And also I should point out that this build I've been given is 8 assorted levels. There is not a natural progression, it's to show off the different aspects of the game. So there is combat. Can I press and hold that to charge? No, it's purely Daka Daka. Right, so press the 5 button, or okay, it doesn't list the buttons for the controller, but they're simple enough. So I had to switch screens in order to go up here, and then I can jump off and switch back, because there's a ladder here. Yeah. I assume there's fall damage then, because otherwise what would be the point in doing that? Yep, I understand this. There we go, it's a very interesting concept. And what was that? Was that bonus points, I guess? I mean, it's gimmicky, but it's okay, so hang on a minute. Some of the platforms are out and some of them are in. Is that right? Oh, I'm not sure. Where do I have to shoot? Oh, hang on. Press air. Oh, there's a jump pack. I wasn't reading the damn text at the bottom. A button. I am pressing A. Oh, it'll be different for the controller. Let me test my buttons here. It's not X. And it's not A. It's up? No. Down is crouch. Maybe I should just use the keyboard. Oh, I had it there. Where did I press? I don't know what I pressed. I thought I pressed both the buttons together. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is very confusing that the text doesn't account for using the 360 controller. You actually press jump twice. So, fine. And then we want to go up here but then change. Oops, or can I just jump on down there? Yeah, I can. Okay, you can actually float through the platforms. This took way longer than it should have, but now I've worked out how to do the air jumping. Ah, so on the bottom screen, however, there's an enemy, so I can shoot it. Fine. Oh, I did that wrong. It takes a bit of getting used to see, I did it again, thinking what screen I'm on. And then top one, I'll fire in case there's enemies. There was indeed. Okay. Press left or right to shimmy across bars. Yep. Okay. I think I'm just grabbing them automatically. Oh, I jumped too early. Hang on a minute. Yep, okay. Then we go up, then we go up, and then up. Up. There we go. Any enemies to fire at? Background looks quite nice. Oh, a bit tougher. It's a very Mega Man-esque, like classic Mega Man-esque vibe. I'm not sure why I would want to go down there if there's an enemy. Can't I just avoid it? I'm guessing my health is on the left there. I'm not sure how damaging enemies are. Maybe I should get hit to test. So there's blocks on the bottom screen. Looks like I need to use those for height. Yep, okay. Also, I'm not sure what constitutes a level. I mean, am I still... Oh, I wasn't paying attention. That confirms my health anyway. I'm on the right screen now, yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm not sure what constitutes a level. See, I could just ignore that enemy, right? Yeah, I could. Press up to interact. Yeah, alright. And then we've got platforms. In fact, there's platforms on both, but it doesn't matter. In fact, I don't think I would have been able to get the height I needed on the bottom screen prior. But that's okay, and there might be lasers here. No, there's not. Ah, but the ladder stops on the lower screen. I'm curious how the multiplayer concept of this works. I think I understand. Yeah, okay, that was easy enough. Now, are they both in line with each other? I believe they are, so a double jump, and then up to this one. And then straight across. Okay, that was easy enough. And then shoot this guy. I wonder if I can duck under their lasers also. I would guess you can, because otherwise why would you have it? What is that doing? Okay, he doesn't exist on the... Oh, right here, but there's only a ladder here. So if we go like that, and then to the top screen, and then back up. I'm just going to avoid him rather than try and fight. And that might be a level then. It was indeed, so that was 1 out of 8. I'm not sure if I'm going to show off all 8, because I think it shouldn't take that long to decide whether or not this is something you're interested in. Oh yeah, there we go. Something you're interested in. Puzzle games are very subjective, I know, to whether it's the type of thing you enjoy or not. So what have we got here? That was shock, and then we've got minimization. Minimization, yeah, that is what that says. And then delusion, blame, guilt, panic, and suffering. So it's all emotions. I don't know what emotion that is. Whatever, we'll try it. Typhoon Cluster, 3 space stations built an eon ago and dispatched on a journey for generations to meet the edge of the universe and peer beyond. If you do that, you just see a cowboy version of yourself, I'm led to believe. Now clinging to the very edge of the universe, the Typhoon Cluster had become the canary in the mine that signalled the catastrophic threat to the entire universe. Damaged and adrift, powerful yet broken. Okay, we'll carry on here then. Platform, but I need a ladder. Am I going up or down? Down. We'll see if this introduces anything new other than those. Oh! Okay, yeah, enemies on both screens at once. Oh! I just realised I need that, thank you. How do I... Oh, you've got to wait a little while. I see, yes, so this is a new type of platform that disappears after a set period of time. Okay, that's simple enough. The enemies on both screens at once is a tiny bit confusing. Because you do have to kind of... Oh, okay, and then we've got laser walls. And there's a hole up top. Let me think about this. Yeah, that was not too bad. Oh, he was firing a grenade. See, I'm concentrating now. Stop! Yeah, that was close. Yeah, it was easy enough. I missed one of the score things, I guess they are. Or maybe it's just more health. I haven't been paying attention to my score. Okay, let me just do... Surprise! He was firing some kind of shockwave thing. You want to go down here? Oh, I'm starting to get the hang. Get it? Because I'm about to hang on... No, never mind. And then back up again. Let me think about this. And then we'll go over here and get the power up. Oh, but that's a... one that disappears, that's fine. And we have to go to the ladder. And we're getting shot at! But I can use the changing to dodge. Bring it on. Oh, that's what health was. Yeah, that was definitely health. Fair enough. And the doors here, is that all this level? It was indeed, that was a bit shorter. Or maybe I was just doing a bit better, I don't know, I was kind of dilly-dallying on that first one. So I got 2 out of 5 on shock, that is embarrassing. And then I got 3 out of 5 on minimization. And now let's try delusion. To many, it had seemed so implausible. 2 universes colliding, overlapping, fluctuating, no, fracturing, my mistake. The multiverse was still merely a theory. But to the entity, it was much more than that now. Whatever was keeping these universes together was putting them both in grave danger. It had to be stopped. The entity's progress was relentless, his hunt merciless. Am I the entity, I guess? I'm not 100% sure on the plot. Okay, we'll kill you, and then we'll see what new stuff gets introduced here. I totally did that wrong. Okay, we need to avoid the shields. Still avoid the shields. Go back down here. It's weird because I'm jumping on the bottom screen, but I'm watching the top screen to know whether or not it's safe to drop. Both those look identical. Oh, crouch and then change? Okay, I get it. It must be death if I drop down there. I'm hitting the one below and above at the same time, is that right? Is that what's happening here? I'm not 100% sure if I did that correct, but that was my understanding. It seemed like I was hitting both at once. So let's just... Okay, that's easy enough. And oh, the ladder. Very nearly, very nearly. Oh, it's one of those things that I wasn't sure how to kill, but apparently I killed it, so I'm fine with that. Ah, you didn't give me that time, grenade man. Oh, that's a laser on the floor. Oh, I'm half dead. That is not good at all. And he did not drop health. I'm curious what kind of puzzle games people prefer. Like, do you like games like Portal where, yeah, you can die, but there's not really any... Well, no, there's turrets, I suppose, isn't there? Do you like your puzzle games with dangers, not just environmental hazards, but actual enemies? Like this? How am I going to do this? I'm going to have to... That was close. Sorry, I've lost my train of thought now because I was concentrating on that puzzle. I was saying, what kind of puzzle games do you people prefer? And that was a very short one as well. Difficult though, that was probably the hardest, even though I got 3 out of 5, which I believe... Oh, and there were some secrets I missed, I realised. Unless secrets are just those pickups. Let's do Blame, and I think I'll make Blame the last one, because I don't want to show off too much, because if this demo isn't publicly available via the Greenlight page, I imagine it will be, or a more finished version will be, once they fix some of the graphical stuff they mentioned when you load the game up. Each station in the cluster would need to be cleansed. Systematically and perfectly. Whatever held these two universes in its grip, being or other anomaly, would need to be destroyed entirely. Wiped from the multiverse. Every skerrick of its cancerous existence erased. Is skerrick a word? I know a lot of words, but I don't know skerrick. I'll be going to dictionary.com after this. I suppose I could go back to my little discussion with myself about what kind of puzzle games people prefer. I like a broad range of puzzles. I'm not ashamed to admit I like what could be perceived as boring puzzles, like say the Professor Layton games, or not Myst. And I was never a fan of Myst. I remember trying the very first one when I was a kid, and it was too puzzly and not engaging enough for my young mind. Still, if you want a challenge, I suppose Myst is definitely on that scale. This is again a puzzle I like. It's like the Resident Evil movies. Oh wait, is that a drop? No, it's not a drop, that's fine. Now this is a drop. So, boing, 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 boing. Oh, does like one entity of that enemy type have its shield up and the other doesn't, and then when you hit it, it changes or something? I'm still not 100% sure about those ones. Either way, I can kill them, and that's all that matters. So I can go to the left or the right. It looks like I have to go to the right if I want the power up. Yeah. Yep, that was easy enough to get. Ah, lefts. Okay, that's a new one. And again, the power up. Right as well. Oh, yep. Barely got onto there. So I've got no idea how close I am to the end of this stage, but I will start doing my wrap up just by reminding you all again that this is a port from a 3DS eShop game. I assume it's still available on there. I'm not a fan of the eShop on the 3DS personally, only because Nintendo uses it to jack up the prices of their own products, not because of any indie devs. So I'm glad that they're trying to get into a fairer scheme, let's say, although I suppose you could argue that What am I doing? I'm not paying attention to the platforms I'm jumping on because I'm trying to complain about e-shops. Right, so I'm on this platform. Now I need to know where to go next. Let me just think about this. Because that platform doesn't go between screens. So I go like that. Right, there we go. Yeah, and it was by endgame. I'm not sure when they're planning on releasing the finished port. But if you want to help it get on green light, I forgot, I totally screwed this up. I forgot what screen I was on. I'm too busy concentrating on what I'm saying. So much so that I couldn't pronounce concentrating. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, if you want to help it get on green light, feel free to click through on the link below, and by all means also consider commenting or sharing on the video. If you don't care about me getting higher in the search rankings, at least you're helping an indie dev out for free. And then we'll change over to here to this one, and then change over here to this one. Oh, I messed up all the way back down. Now, that was embarrassing. I just totally panicked as I was falling. Which screen do I want to be in for which ladder? Okay, this screen. I noticed that enemy fires at you even if you're in your like spectral form. Okay, I did that too early. Fine. Let me just think about this. Alright, I'm making sure that I'm safe on the bottom screen. And I think this will probably be approaching the end. I want some payback against them. Yeah, I can kill them. Good. And over here to the top screen again. And we climb ever higher. Okay. Easy enough. And then one more. Messed that up a little bit, almost died, but I got to the top. And that will be the end of this area, I assume? Yes, it was. I can't do any better than 3 out of 5 stars, it seems. So that was the first... What was that? Was that Delusion I did there? No, that was Blame. That was the first 4 out of 8 areas available in the Fractured Soul demo. I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said, you can help the game get on greenlight. Just click the link. Or you can just comment and like the video and hopefully get them a bit more exposure. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more content. Ta-ta for now.